Hey, Pura Vida, this is Jason with Amazing Vacations, and I just wanted to do this quick video for Ned and to be able to share with the team that's coming down with us in Costa Rica. We are going to share this link that's going to have the itinerary and details on here. As we get a little bit closer, we'll populate the exact phone numbers and reservation numbers, all those for each people on the trip as well. But just wanted to run through what's on here and give you a little bit more background. So inside of the itinerary, we use a company called Travefy to track all this. So this, as we update this on our end, it automatically with the link we'll send you is going to update as well. So what you're going to see is you're going to start out, you're going to see the date range. You can see the summary here, price per person, single supplement. If you'd like to add and make sure you have your own room, you can pay an additional $475, and we can separate out and have another room for you. As of right now, this is the double occupancy price. We'll do our best to kind of pair people up with whoever you've asked to be paired with. Lunch is included pretty much, and dinner is included pretty much every day of the trip. Again, you'll see that on the summary here. Breakfast is included every day. So really, this is essentially an all-inclusive trip that's going to take care of everything. From the time you step off the plane, you got all your transportations, you got guides, you got all your gear, and all your food. Overall, you're going to kind of see the summary here. Day one, you're going to arrive. We're going to be staying just in San Jose, at Hotel Your House, and then we're going to transfer north up to the Sarapiqui area. You can see the spelling right here. It's just north. I know Ned's been there and can tell you a little bit about it, but we're going to plan on doing SUP on the Puerto Viejo River, and we're going to stay at the Sueño Dorado. From there, we're going to move over to SUP on the Arenal River or the Peñas Blancas, depending on what the water levels are and just kind of from a safety standpoint, what's going to be the best option. Day four, we're going to move over and we're giving you a choice. You can pick between ATV or horseback riding. And then we're going to be, after that in the morning, we're going to transfer over to Turrialba. And then we're going to do SUP on or Raft, depending on the group, or what you'd prefer to do. Some will choose to SUP. It's kind of an easy, fun class 3, 3- is what I would say for the SUP. The guides will have a good idea of what your ability levels are by then, and we'll be able to move you onto the right thing. And then we'll stay overnight at the jungle camp. The guys call it camp. It's actually an eco lodge. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's everybody's favorite thing. When we get the reviews back, that's like the thing that was the life-changing event for them, staying at the eco lodge. You're going to raft in and then raft out on day two. This will be pretty much everybody will be rafting on the out of the McQuarrie. There's 52 rapids that are class 3. There's 1 or 2 that are class 4 that are super exciting, a lot of fun. And then you will be transferred back over to Turrialba, and then you guys will have the Pequibaye River as the finishing touch. And I'll show you some pictures of that in just a minute here. So anyway, so that's the summary. And then as you drill into the itinerary, what we've done is we put pictures and details on what each of the areas you're going to be going to. So when you guys are starting out, you're going to be in Arenal. Just pull up this quick picture. So this is the Arenal volcano. This is Walter. You're going to be hanging out with him. Julie's the one that sends off the invoices right here. And then Chicky from our team as well. That's her nickname. But this is the Arenal volcano. You're gonna likely see that. It's absolutely incredible. When you arrive, though, we typically will use this Hotel Your House. There's other options, but this is so close to the airport, and they do just a phenomenal job. Yolanda's the one that owns that. It's just kind of this cool, laid-back place. Very low-key. I think they have 8 or 9 rooms, so just a fun size, great spot for kind of that. You don't want to spend more than a couple hours here, but for a place to sleep, and then we're going to get up the next morning, and we're going to head to Sarapiqui. So you're going to do the Puerto Viejo River. It's going to be very, very kind of jungly, lots of wildlife. You're going to see just a lot of cool stuff on this river. Probably for sure going to see iguanas. Over there, you probably have a chance to see the little tiny caiman crocodiles as well. They don't bite. People swim with them all the time, but pretty cool. There's no big crocodiles where we're going at all. And then we're staying at the Sueño Dorado. So just a couple pictures here of the Sueño Dorado. Pretty simple little hotel. Just kind of a nice spot to kind of chill and hang out. They've got the pool area that's pretty cool. Accommodations are nice, I would say, for sure. You can go check out a little bit more about them, but you've got a great view of the Arenal volcano on there as well. And then we're going to be heading, and we're going to do SUP on Arenal or Lower Peñas Blancas rivers. We don't have pictures yet on there, so that's why you're not seeing that. And then after that, on Tuesday, you'll be checking out at Sueño Dorado, and then that's where we'll just need you to let us know if you want to do the horseback riding or ATV. I think most of the group is probably going to plan on doing the ATV tour. It's a really good time. Highly recommend it. The horseback riding is incredible as well, though. So if you're looking for more of that, definitely do that. So after that day, you're going to be transferring over to Turrialba. This is our home base. Turrialba on the map, what they're known most for is the Rawlings baseballs. Every Major League Baseball that gets thrown out across the plate actually is manufactured in Turrialba by hand. We have a place called the Turrialba Bed and Breakfast. We've actually used pretty much every hotel in the area. Without a doubt, this is the place everybody comes back and says that was my favorite spot. They've got a pool table. They've got just kind of a cool group area. They do yoga several times a week there if you want to join in on one of those. This is Tomas. You're going to meet him. He is awesome. He hand makes all of these, and he's got several of the local artisans. Works directly with us. Just a good guy. You'll get to learn more about him as well when you come down. But this Turrialba Bed and Breakfast, they have the group area where we do food as well. We'll bring in our private chef. We'll be cooking most nights for you. They've got a big Lazy Susan circle table that's super fun for hanging out. You're only going to spend one night there, though, so don't get too cozy. You'll be checking out and then heading to the McQuarrie River. This is McQuarrie at low water. I was just there actually this last week, and it was definitely much higher than that. Very, very fun, deep river most of the time that you guys can go down. So depending on what your guides have told you, if you're ready to try and do more of the whitewater, this is your day to do it. You're going to get into the McQuarrie Outdoor Center, though, and then we also have the zip line and Tarzan swing, which is just super fun. We actually got video online of some of the guys doing this Tarzan swing. It's kind of like a cross between a swing and bungee jumping. They've got, I think there's 9 zip lines as well that go back and forth. These are the lodges you're going to stay at the McQuarrie Outdoor Center as well. They sit about 600 feet up on the hill, up on the edge of the hill. And so what's neat about this, you're so high that you can see the mist come down the canyon every morning. Absolutely gorgeous spot. Here's some more pictures of the McQuarrie Outdoor Center. These chairs right here, encourage you to just kind of plop down and look out of the river and watch the mist come up the canyon. These are the tables we do dinner on, but the guides actually, they kind of compete with each other to see who can make the best food each night. This is Arnaldo. He loves to smoke some brisket and other food as well, and then eats at each of the cabins. So anyway, there's warm water. This is the favorite spot. You're going to absolutely love it. The last day on Thursday when you're going to be coming out, you're going to be going out on the McQuarrie River. This is the end of the Dos Montañas Rapid, so 2 mountains. That's the last big rapid. It's a class 4. Then you've got this little bridge that you'll see here that they actually were trying to dam the river, and they found out that they had an earthquake and it shifted, and so they ended up not doing the dam, which is a blessing to everybody because this river is absolutely gorgeous. There's waterfalls that come across the river in multiple spots. You'll probably stop and walk and go see several of them, but just a lot of fun. So plan on enjoying that on the raft. We'll probably have about 5 to 6 people on the raft for you, and then you guys will come out in the late afternoon, and then you guys will check back into the Turrialba Bed and Breakfast, and you'll spend the night there right where you left your stuff. And then the last day, you're going to have kind of a play day. So one thing that we do is we'll have the stand-up paddle boards, which you can do. We've also got duckies, which are these little inflatable kayaks that if you're wanting to do that, you can try that and do a little bit more. And then if anybody is wanting to try a kayak, we can throw a kayak or 2 in the back of the truck. And for those that want to learn, Arnaldo from our team actually goes every summer up to Otterbar Kayak School in Northern California. They bring him up every year. He's one of the top kayaking instructors in the entire world. So if you're wanting to just kind of give it a try, sit in one, roll in one a little bit with him helping you, he's more than happy to do that. Kind of the spot where we'll get out and play is just perfect for that. It was actually the site of the Pan American slalom games. It was about 3 years ago now when they were there. So you guys are going to paddle in that area. Again, you'll be able to kind of pick what it is you want to do. If it's a raft, if it's the duckies, if it's the stand-up paddle boards, you can give that a try. So anyway, and then by then you'll have had way more fun than most people have in any vacation they ever do. And then we will take you back to the airport. One of the common questions that we get about going home. So we've got the go home or departure day on the 22nd. Some people are probably going to have like a 6 a.m. or 8 a.m. flight. So when we have that, what we do is this last day on the Friday, rather than staying at the bed and breakfast in Turrialba for dinner, we can just arrange to have you transfer back over to the hotel your house. So we just need to know when the flights are, and I think we've collected that from most everybody who's coming on the trip. But if you haven't yet, get us your flight information, and then we will make arrangements to get you dropped back off at the airport. Either we'll head in the morning or you'll head in the evening, and then stay overnight right next to the airport, so there's no chance of missing your flight. We could have you go early, but a 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. Departure from Turrialba to do a couple-hour drive is no fun. So we want to make this just an awesome trip for everybody. So if you do have any questions, you can reach out to Ned. Ned's probably got answers to a lot of them. My name's Jason. Again, I'm one of the owners of the company. I actually live in Utah. We've got Julie as well, which most of you have interacted with Julie, probably more than me as well. You can send her a quick email or give her a call, and she is more than happy to respond and answer things for you. When it comes to what you're going to need to wear, what I would recommend is your temperatures are probably going to range from about 68 degrees up to maybe about 84 as a high. If it's raining outside when you're on the river, sometimes it's nice to have kind of a little bit warmer kind of jacket. It's definitely not necessary for what you guys are doing. There's really probably not a lot of times when you're going to need anything super warm to wear. Most of the time we're just wearing t-shirts with our life jacket over top as well. So make sure you definitely bring some good water shoes. For me, the one thing I don't like about Costa Rica, just being totally honest with you, every time I go down there, there's kind of the no-see-em bugs in one of the nights that I'm there. Most of the time, there's really not a lot of bugs at all. But I brought a couple of souvenirs back. My hand got bit up a little bit the other night when I was just chilling, hanging out, talking to people. So one of the things I definitely recommend at night is I usually bring one long sleeve shirt with me. I'll usually throw that on at night just to kind of keep if there are any bugs that are going to get you off. But sometimes it does get just a little bit chilly when it's 68, 70 degrees. And then I always throw a pair of long pants in as well, just to throw those on at night. Most of the time you're going to want to wear shorts during the day, but at night that's just what I've kind of learned I do to make sure that, for some reason, the little no-see-em gnats really like to make friends with my skin. So anyway, when it comes to mosquitoes, there's very, very few mosquitoes. We have way more mosquitoes in Utah than they have down there. So mosquitoes typically aren't a huge problem. Definitely throw in sunscreen when you pack as well. Some quick dry clothes. It's going to be a little bit humid, so it'll take a while for things to dry. But I think most of your crew is coming from Florida, so that's not going to be anything you're not used to at all. At the bed and breakfast and some of the other places we're staying, there is a dryer and washer. So if you do want to wash clothes, you can throw a load in. They're super cool to help and do that. I'm not even sure that they charge anything to do it. You're going to feel like you're at your own house when you're staying there. Other questions that we get about the gear, if you go out onto our website, I'll just jump out here and show you kind of the boards that we do have. I'm going to go to amazingvacationscostarica.com. Just pull up our site here. If you go out to the FAQs under About on our website, so I'll just go ahead and click on that. We do have a lot of Q&A type of things, the common things people are asking. People are asking about what kind of kayaks we have. I have both the kayaks and the stand-up paddle boards here if you want to come into this page. So right now what we have is we've got the Hala and Badfish river boards. I think if you guys want to bring down your own boards, you're more than welcome to, but we've got several. I think we've got 8 boards right now, and we've got a couple more that we're planning on we have available as needed. But if you're curious about which board you want to try or want to research a little bit of this, we've got the details about each of the boards here. I've got links that you can click on as well, and it should jump you right out to go check out the information about that. Looks like that link is going to the wrong thing there, but let's just try the Hala link here, see if that one works. And obviously I need to move that. It's going to the kayaking pages. So that will be coming soon, actually. So I think the Hala link works. So here we go, Hala gear. So if you want to go check out the boards, click that link, and then I'll have those others fixed before you guys probably click on it. So anyway, again, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to us. We're here to help you make the trip amazing. If anybody is wanting to stick around for a few extra days, just let us know. I would say on most of our organized river trips, we typically have about 1 out of 3 people that are saying, hey, I want to stick around for another 2 or 3 days and go to the beach or want to go somewhere else. That's absolutely something we do all the time. So we can coordinate all of your transportation, the lodging. If there's like activities you want to do, we can coordinate that too. We typically are getting better rates than what you're going to get if you even find the rates online through Expedia or Google. The way that typically works is they're going to Expedia, for example, is usually getting somewhere around a 15 to 20% commission that they're getting when they book. You're not paying it; it's paid as kind of their finder's fee. We have what's called a net rate with all of the lodging and the tour providers down there, and so it's basically that same thing where it's anywhere from 10 to 20% off of what the price that they charge you directly, and then that's how we're making our money, just like Expedia would. So the client never pays really extra money for it, and everybody kind of wins. And oftentimes we actually have better rates with hotels than you'd find online. So. Look forward to seeing you guys down there. Again, feel free to reach out to us and pura vida, and you're going to enjoy I know you're going to love it down there with the team. So look forward to hosting you in Costa Rica. Pura vida.